Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Oxanon and welcome back to Daily Rambles. Today we are going to do season 2, episode 17 of Batwoman called Kane Kate. So we start off with Batwoman beats up people and sprays the security guard with perfume until he talks, which is probably the most hysterical way to get information, in my opinion. But anyway, he does blab that Roman went underground, and we also found out that Kate's been gone for 10 hours. So we found out that Kate was getting wasted at a club, and Ryan found her. Then Kate remembers Mary kind of and her drunken stupor. Then Ryan is concerned about her, and Kate, like how she's not all there, she's trying to recover, but everyone's like, oh no, she'll be fine. She's dealt with way worse than this. It's all good. Then we cut to where Alice is grieving and Mary showed up because they were talking about, like, Mary needs her sister and just not this sister, her actual sister. And then Alice kind of rounded on her a little bit, but not bad. She's just in grieving mode. So Mary sympathized with her, but still lied, saying that, okay, it's fine. She's great. Just came to thank you. And Alice is kind of pissed, and she regrets not leaving with Ocean. And then we go back to Ryan, still very concerned about Kate, and Luke gives Kate her journals back, and so she can read them, and then also gives her the motorcycle, so she drives the motorcycle to a garage that's old and decrepit, and that's turned out that's where Roman's base is, and the Roman is like so happy to see her, and so is Sophia, and basically the journals that Kate has. But technically now she's Cersei now, and basically it's a blueprint to how to get into Batcave and get all the things. So, yeah. So Ryan is leaving the loft, but then Sophie showed up and they had like a great talk. She's like, well, if you need like an actual fold out couch, I'm happy to provide one for you at my house. And because like Sophie was honestly looking for Kate, and because she looked fire, she looked great, and so anyway, then we cut to Roman is hiring ex-crows, and Russell is not on board yet. And so he talks to him and to Roman, or they talk, and so it's like, well, let's try to get that moving along. So Batwoman corners the guy at an office and took his laptop, and then basically she is back in her van and is back on the river, and but she stupidly took the laptop with her and not taking it to the Batcave. And so she got arrested for a bunch of snake bite empties, like with the intent to distribute or whatever, which is obviously not true. So anyway, she gets arrested. And we cut to where Alice had Ocean cremated, and that was a very emotional scene. Like, very emotional scene. I really enjoyed that scene when she was like devastated and putting his ashes in the ocean, or whatever body of water that is. I'm assuming it's an ocean, but anyway. And then Sophia showed up to pay her respects, but she caused it in the first place. Anyway, then Roman talked to Ryan and so he tries to connect with her and basically tries to hire her. She reverses it, and he kind of gets where she's going from too. So they both kind of get each other. But he's like, I can't have you messing up my plan. So this is goodbye. And so, yeah. Then Teen Batwoman now knows that she's been arrested. Then Kate reads Sophie's letter in front of Sophie. Then Sophie shares her feelings as well. And then they go to the Batcave because Sophie got a phone call that Ryan was arrested. So they go there, and Kate's want to suit up, and Sophie's going to go with her. But then Kate incapacitated all of them, and she literally said to Sophie right before she knocked her out, "It's like, you were the easiest one to lie to, just so you know." I was like, oh shoot. the savagery is going on. And then we cut to where the parole officer is with Ryan, and she's in absolute disbelief. She had 1 week until her board meeting, like her parole meeting, and she was going to recommend her to not have anything left. Like she was going to be done. And now she's facing serious time. So then Ryan comes clean, and then the cops try to take her, and the parole officer was like, I want to see the judge immediately. And then the cops try to off her. Then Ryan goes into action mode and does all the fight scenes and knocks everyone out. And then the parole officer gives her ID card so she can escape. And, because Ryan actually made her that she's Batwoman. I was like, what? I was like, that's crazy. But anyway, she gets her ID card. Then Alice and Sophia are now even. And Sophia said there is a storm coming. And we cut to where Team Batwoman is awake, and then we cut to where Kate's in the room, like searching for something. Wow, English, let's get it together. And she gets a level 3 biohazard stuff, and then Ryan's in the Bat Cave, and then Kate shows up, and they have a fight scene, and then it's like a big game of hide and seek. Then Sophia wants Alice back, and Coriana will be back thanks to Poison Ivy's vines. That's why they needed a level 3 biohazard. And Alice is like, well, how are you getting the vines? I didn't know you had her on speed dial. She said, oh no, but I have a friend that I have a mutual bond with that can access those vines and bring Coriana to his former glory. I was like, oh. And then Alice was like, oh, Cersei. And then we cut to where Alice is literally furious. Then it is Kate versus Ryan. Then Team Batwoman got out, and they just let freaking Kate go. They just let her go. I was like, why? I'm like, anyway. Then Sophia and Alice hug, and Alice took her out, but it's the Desert Rose dagger, so it's not going to actually hurt her when it's removed, but she just kind of left her there. It's like, I'll make you suffer the way you made me suffer. And left. And then Team Batwoman says sorry to Ryan. And then Roman / Cersei are in their crate state. Basically, Russell, they're gearing him up because he wants him to be the machine. So I guess he's going to be the next juice dude. I can't remember the guy's actual name. It's been forever since I've seen the TV show where he was in one, but it's the juicer guy. That's on like that weird ass juice that hulked him out. Then Cersei took some kryptonite or some type of green thing and just etched it into the bat thing, and I was like, okay, she's a weird ass Batwoman. Okay, great. And that was the end of the episode. So I gave the episode overall an A+. I really enjoyed it, and the fight scene was good. The storyline was fine. It was great up until the last couple seconds. I was just like, okay. And so now, literally, there's only one more episode left. I thought it was at least 20 episodes. I didn't know it was 18. So I'm kind of shook by that because next week's the season finale. So yeah, of course, I'm like several weeks behind, but who's counting, right? So anyway, really good episode. Like I said, I gave it a plus. Storyline was good. So for the last little bit, I was just like when people started going into their end game, they get a little bit more crazy and more stupid. Oh, that's how the writers make it be a little bit. So I think it just could have turned it back just a smidge. That would have been perfect. So, because at first I was like, oh, is Russell actually going to change his mind? And it's like, this is like a lateral move for me. I'm just like, anyway. That's it. Like, comment, all the things. Subscribe if you want. I'll see y'all next video. Bye.